Hi everybody, welcome to day 2 of Vlogmas 2024, or as we're calling it this year, Merry Calmness, and to part 2 of my frosted cranberry Christmas tree decorating video. We're going to pick right back up where we left off, which is with these beautiful frosted cranberry picks that I got from Hobby Lobby. They were half off, so they were only about $1 a piece. And the next thing that's going on are these beautiful Weeping Beech branches that I collected from my own yard. I love using leaves and branches and other gathered items in my trees, and I'm going to show you how I wove these beautiful flexible branches into the tree to give it dimension and flow and that beautiful natural element that I was really looking for. I love that sort of natural glam look, and I think this is giving it just the right touch of wilderness and outdoors, especially with the frosted cranberries there, but without looking too wild and woolly. You can see the big tree in the back there. I did bring it all the way around the sides and to the back. And because this was free and easy for me to get, I did use quite a bit of it. I was just loving the way it added movement and depth and dimension. And the brown tones really played off of all the browns in the pine cones and the bronze color and even the deeper tones of the rose gold. I carried it all the way up to the top where I made sure to arch some branches into both sides, and then I got out the ribbon. Now when I was looking for cranberry ribbon, I found 2 different ones that looked pretty good to me. And here I was just kind of draping them across the tree, thinking which one might I use. Well, as I saw them against those cranberry frosted picks, I realized that the best choice was to use both of them. So I went ahead and made lots of big bows, just looping the 2 ends over each other and then fluffing them out a little bit. Pardon the canning jars there, I've got a few things going on right now. So I just made a simple bow, and all I do with my bows is just set them on the branches. I don't wire them on or anything like that. Once in a while a cat will tug one off, but for the most part I don't have any trouble doing it this way. What ended up happening by using both colors is I ended up with this amazing 2-tone effect. And when I added the final element on, which are these gorgeous Kurt Adler icicle ornaments that you've seen before if you've been on my channel, I could not be happier with the combination here of those birch branches, the cranberries, the icicles, and this color cranberry. Oh, it's gorgeous. And instead of making a complicated, heavy tree topper, I just stuck some of the picks right in the crown. So they gave it a little bit of volume and movement up there. And then that started that cranberry colored cascade coming down the tree in ribbons. I did end up having to go back to the store and buy more. I think I bought 20 more of them. There are some of my handmade German glitter glass pine cones. And again with some more of those icicles. The mercury glass ornaments. More pine cones and more icicles just dripping off the ends of the branches as though you would see it in the wild. And look, a cat toy. I wonder how that got there. This is Bubby. He absolutely loves to sit under the Christmas trees. He's so good about it too. He just likes to snuggle up under there. Beautiful boy. And like I mentioned in the last video, I did the same thing with these other 2 trees. I wanted that fullness effect of having multiple trees decorated with the same theme. I just distributed the ornaments roughly evenly across these trees. And I did the same thing on this one as I did with the big tree. I just had spikes of cranberries coming out the top and carried the cranberry ribbons down through the tree. I really didn't fuss over how the ribbons sat. I just sort of tossed them a little and let them land how they would to give it more of a natural movement. And as I'm looking at this, I'm reminded of how important it is, in my opinion, to have a beautiful neutral foundation of ornaments, because the only things I had to purchase this year for this tree were a couple more of those pink globes, the cranberry picks, and the ribbon. So it just goes to show that if you invest in really good pieces that work really well together, you can use them in many different ways. I'm just thrilled with how these turned out. They look so nostalgic with that beautiful cranberry Christmas red, and now the natural and glittery ornaments all flow together. Let me know what you think in the comments. Do you enjoy this combination? And here's little Ella also under the tree. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed that and got some ideas for your own trees. And I will see you tomorrow for day 3.